What is going on, everybody? Today is another day. So, I've been having a hell of a time. We'll get into it in a little bit. I don't know, we might not. But I want to get on here and I want to do a little heart to heart. Because I want to talk about ambitions and I want to talk about the things. And guys, you ever just get tired of people that are around you and they're like your best friends, but you just know they have nowhere near the same dreams and same ambitions you do, and you know that's like you want to keep them here and you want to stay right here with them, but you know they're doing this slowly through life and you want to do this, but they're doing this with you, they're doing this to you. But then you also notice that you're doing this to yourself, you know. I will tell you right now, not many people that know me on here know that I will outwork anybody. I am not afraid of work. I will get here at 6 in the morning and I'll leave at 2 o'clock in the morning. It won't bother me. I worked last week, I think like 14 hours, and then I drove 6 hours. And it was like, I basically was up for 24 hours. And if anybody knows the interstate around here, it's really dark, it's really boring, it's really tiring. I felt like a zombie when I got to where I was going. But then I had 5 days off, and you guys, I want to say something. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've been having a huge problem with everything with YouTube. And I'm not saying with YouTube in general as in it's a problem. I'm saying me doing YouTube. I told people a while back, hey, you know what you should do is treat it like a job. If you went to a job and somebody told you you're gonna make this a certain amount of money, if you record 10 minutes a day, you would do it. If someone said, hey, look, $400,000 a year. I'll pay you $400,000 a year if you come in here every day and record 10 minutes on YouTube. And it started hitting me when I thought about it. I was like, nobody brought this up to me. This is something I analyzed in my own brain, watching something about a guy that I think he had 1 million subscribers. I think it was 1 million subscribers. He made $450,000 a year. $450,000 a year. And I'm sitting there thinking, there's no difference between when you go to work and when you do YouTube. It's a business. It's a job. You do what you got to do. And the thing is, and if you put in 10 minutes every day of quality video and you sat there and talked, I mean, some of the shit I watch on YouTube that has millions of views or millions of subscribers, I'm like, wow, why is this a thing? Why are people watching this? But you know why people are watching this? You know why this is a thing? Because people all are different. Some people want to watch stuff like Sniper Wolf, and some people want to watch Mr. Beast, and some people want to watch alpha male stuff. People want to watch, I don't even know. Some of the stuff my son watches, Carter Scherer, Steven Scherer. You can know as an adult, if you listen well enough, that it's all freaking, it's plotted. Like it's all, what do they call it? Not scheduled, it is, I can't think of the word. Scripted. There we go. You can tell that crap is scripted. You listen to them and it's like, oh, there's somebody breaking in my house every other freaking day. It's like, come on now, really? You're worth like how much money? You got 10 million subscribers and you got people breaking your house? I just don't think so. And so I've really been analyzing a lot of things in this last 2 weeks, and I haven't really talked about it and I haven't really got into it. And I just really like, I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, what do I produce? What do I put out there? What do I get in this videos? And what do I sit back and say? Man, my arms look gigantic. Look at there. Yes, I'm tall. If you guys didn't know, I'm tall. So I'm sitting there and I'm just like, I don't know what I want to produce. I don't know what I want to put out. I don't want to just do 3D printing. It's not something that's like, oh my God, I gotta do 3D printing. It's gonna be amazing. It's not my thing, guys. Like, I love 3D printing. Don't get me wrong. I'm printing little tiny penises right now. Look at that. Little tiny penises. Penis. I guess you gotta get a zoom in. This one's a rubber one, so I'm printing those. I got like 1,300 as gag gifts. I'm gonna sell them on Etsy. Like, I could print like a batch of like 65 of them in one time about that size. It's pretty amazing. But I don't, and it's like doing these tumblers. Like, I do these tumblers, right? I sublimate them, I put the designs on it. You guys saw the 20 ounces. That's a 40 ouncer. Like, I enjoy it. Like, I built this new shelving system over there Like, you know, I got all the tumblers and everything. So I got all the ones I can engrave up in there and down there. I got all the ones, the designs. I've been doing this new thing lately where I've been taking all my stuff and like my metal and everything else, and I've been painting it. This is me painting with spray paint. This is not me taping stuff off. This is straight spray paint. I had a white skull. This was all white. I just spray painted, and I'm really starting to enjoy it. But guys, hold on, let me flip this camera back around here. I really just didn't know where I wanted to go with this. So I've been like listening a lot to YouTube specialists, like people talking about things, because I want to make this channel big. I don't want to work for anybody ever again. And it's not because I'm too good to work for anybody. I'm going to tell you right now, as an employee, you will not replace me as an employee unless you're a fucking retard. And why I say that is because I don't care unless I just absolutely hate the job. But if I love my job and I enjoy being there, I will work harder than anybody there, and I'll know more about the business and I'll understand more about the business just because that is how I function. Like, seriously, I want to be the best. I want to know more about everything that I do. That is my biggest upfall but downfall at the same time. And I'm going to tell you why it's my downfall first. My downfall is I want to be the best at everything I do. Everything I enjoy, I want to be the best. So what does that mean for me? Why is that a bad thing, right? Well, the bad thing is, well, I want to be the best at 3D printing. I want to understand everything about these machines. I want to be able to rip one apart, put it back together. I want to understand why I have heat creep. I want to understand why I have heat, what do they call it? Thermo runout, where like your shit just takes off. I want to know things, and I don't know all those. I had a guy from Race 3D write me and say, hey, I need your retraction settings. I'm like, I don't know how to get that. Like, how do I get that? I had to feel like a retard. And then I sent him my G code of why I was having problems with my print, because I've had their printer for over 11 months and never ran a successful print on it. And it's like, well, damn, I guess I'm more retarded than I think I am. And actually, guys, I'm very smart, very smart. And the thing is, it's because I want to take on so many things, and it takes me a little bit of time, a little bit more time, and a little bit more time to get it and understand it all. But the thing is, I go through steps, and let me tell you why. I am an overachiever, but I'm also a Sagittarius. So if you guys know anything about Sagittarius, Sagittarius will take on 10 things, and they'll go back to the first thing later and finish it off. Well, this is my problem. I want to understand 3D printing, but I also want to become really good at doing tumblers. I also want to understand why resin 3D printers do the way they do. I also want to understand how to run my laser engraver and be the best laser engrave specialist out there. But I also want to be amazing at my metal stuff too. I also want to be amazing at cutting wood on my wood machine out there. I got a hydrographic table tank coming in. I'm going to be the best at that. Luckily, the hydrographic, the wood machine, even the metal, like all that stuff, once you kind of understand it, it's pretty simple. You can run it and you can become good at it. And then over time, you can become the best at it. And starting to understand designing, like I really want to understand designing. It's one of my things that I really want to attack. And so over time, it's just like, do you run out of time? And another thing that I don't talk about a lot is Nerf. I have 400 Nerf guns, guys. What? Are you serious? Yes, I'm serious. I have 400 Nerf guns. And the thing is, I don't even have like maybe a tenth of them here, because I had to rip them all down. Guys, I'm downsizing. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I'm downsizing. I'm about to run out of battery. So what I wanted to bring to this video was, guys, I'm just trying to be patient with me. I'm trying to figure out like how I want to do it. And guys, so what I've been really researching on, there's 2 different ways you can do your channel. You can either have 7 different channels on 7 different things that you do. So like I could do hydrographic dipping, and I could do laser engraving, and I could do wood, and I could do 3D printing, and I could do my everyday life. I could do one with my son. I could do a Nerf gun. I could have 8 different channels, or I could just be me, and you guys come to watch me and my personality do all the things that I'm doing, and vlog about them every day, and talk about my struggles of life, and talk about the good and the bad of life. And then when everything starts taking off like it should, then that's when the fun comes in, because then I start taking my son's like RC cars. Like we've been painting one of his RC cars, And it's like, at first I was like, I don't want him painting like that because he doesn't know what he's doing. But why not? Let him have fun. Let him be a little boy. Let him, experience things. Yes, protect him and not let him get too close to the paint because fumes aren't good for him. Don't want to damage his little brain this early in the game. He is smart as a whip, and I don't want to take that from him. But what keeps him from being one of the greatest street artists in the world and makes millions of dollars and teaches about it or whatever by keeping him from painting a $200 little RC car, And so I want to go through that, but then I also want to. We took his Jeep out there and threw a 6S LiPo battery in from one of my RC cars, and it made that Jeep go not super fast, but it definitely sped it up some. Let me tell you, that little boy, I used to be able to walk next to him when he was driving his Jeep. Now I gotta run with him. It's crazy. It's like he went from doing this to doing this. Whoop. Now like me walking, him going. Like it used to be like this. Now it's see you, daddy. So I want to start doing crazy things to Jeeps, like lift his Jeep up and make a bigger motor on there, put different tires on there, print his tires. My 7-foot printer over there, I want to print this huge RC car and put motors in it. I want to build a ramp outside and have an RC, like actual RC car, and fly it over the building onto another ramp. Like I want to be wild and crazy productions where I take different designs on my cups and I make something crazy, or I print something out and I spray paint it into this crazy mural. I'm not an artist, but I used to draw a lot, so it's kind of easy for me to do stuff. Just have fun. The one thing I noticed is that if you just have fun and do what you do, then it's amazing, and most times you grow. And guys, if you want me to teach, let me know in the comments. Hey, can you teach what you're doing? I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know how to laser engrave. Never done it. I did it one time on that machine out there. Should I keep going? Yes. I'm definitely going to learn it. I'll take you through that journey with me. Metal, I'm slowly learning it. I've got it to where I can use it, and I can use it pretty well. So, yeah, but I still got a lot to learn. Like I can't tell you everything about metal and what the kerf is. Well, I can tell you what the kerf is, but tell you what the kerf and like the lead in, the lead out, and what they all do. I can explain. But I couldn't tell you, oh man, well your lead in's off by this much or da-da-da-da. I'm not an expert. I couldn't tell you how to get slag off the back of your freaking, or what, I don't even remember what they call the other word. But the metal that goes through when it gets pressed through, I couldn't tell you all that. I couldn't tell you how to hydrographic dip other than watching it, but I couldn't go out there and be like, all right, got this down, let me teach you how to do this. No. I could teach you a little bit about 3D printing. I could teach you how to slice up a file and size it and make different. I can tell you a lot about the painting on the AMS because I've done some crazy stuff with some printing. I could teach you how to market. That's one thing I really can do. I went to school. I'm certified in marketing and advertising. Pay a lot of money for that shit. I could teach you how to do a 20-ounce tumbler. I could teach you how to do a glass tumbler. I could teach you all that, but I can't teach you how to engrave the other tumblers. Can't do it. I'm getting there and I'm trying to learn. So guys, if you don't mind, I'm going to take you on my journey. I'm going to record, like I have, all kinds of action cameras. I can wear them on my head. I can throw a selfie stick out and walk around. I mean, that's what I've been trying to do. Recently I noticed, hold on. Recently, I was able to take my metal files and turn them into 3D printed stuff. And I thought that was kind of crazy. Like, that metal pit bull, I have a 3D printed pit bull over there. Same exact thing. What's cool about the pit bull, the horse that I printed, the tiger that I printed. Let's see if I can reach the tiger. Hold on. Like the tiger. Like, see how it's pink like that? But look, if I flip it around, I have it two-toned. Now it's black, and it's another tiger. So I thought that's pretty cool. But guys, I've really been having a hard time. I'm not gonna lie. I want to say that I've been slightly depressed, and I don't mean like depressed as in like sad, but I feel like confused about life. Like, so I can't really talk about what's going on in my life. Like, it's not official yet, and it's not. But we'll just say things are about to get really hard for me, financially, living quarters. Time with my son, like, and it's nothing I did wrong. It's just things are about to change, and so I got to get this business rolling. I got to get my YouTube rolling. I got to really start understanding things and really pushing them and getting the mark, you know what I'm saying? So, I just really wanted to get on here and talk. And so for the guys that watched all this video and got to this point, you understand where I'm coming from. But if not, then guess what? You don't know. But yeah, so guys, I love you. I'm going to set a goal to record every day. And I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm not going to guarantee it. I'm going to guarantee at least one video a week right now. I want to guarantee you 3 videos a week. And I think I can do that. I have an editor. He'll edit my videos. He's one of my biggest supporters. So he'll get it out. We do need to tweak some stuff. Jerome, we need to tweak some stuff. The way things are edited. But that is not your fault. That is my fault. Because I haven't been around to tell you, hey, this is what I want to like. This is what I don't like. I'm also going to add in, I want to start doing a podcast once a week, but I don't know what on yet. Because guys, I have a lot of knowledge. I know fitness, I know 3D printing, I know marketing, I know healthy lifestyles, although I don't look like it because I'd rather eat a donut than eat freaking broccoli. But things are about to change there too, guys. You're going to see a huge transformation in this next month or 2. It's going to be hard with the holidays, but I think I'm going to flush about 25 pounds off my body. I want to get back into working out. I want to change everything. I'm just in a very bad state right now. I've let myself get to where I have never been before for this amount of time. Like, I've been here before, but I've never been in this situation for over a year like I have been. I'm not depressed, like sad. I'm not like wanting to cry. I'm not wanting to. Do I cry? Yes. I miss my mother. I miss her a lot. I am not in a situation that I believe in. I have friends that fuck me over all the time. I have, you know, people that tell me how much they love me and they're here for me, but they're really just a drain to my life. And you know, they don't have any ambitions in their life, so they're not going anywhere, so they're just weighing me down. Or I have friends that owe me money, or I have friends that I've realized that I'm better off most times alone. And there's only a few people in my life that I would die for. And I like the fact that the smaller my circle gets, the happier I get. I don't need people, but I do need love, and I do need time, and I do need people to be there for me, and I do need people to support me, and I do need people to be there, because in the last year I've learned some of my biggest enemies are the people that should be the closest to me. And it hurts. It really truly hurts when the people that should be right here for you and having your back are the ones that have nothing to do with you, or they fuck you over, or they talk shit behind your back, or they do whatever. And the sad thing is, some of the closest people to me are people that I don't even really know that well, but they do anything for me. So with that being said, guys, I just want to have a little heart to heart. Expect another video maybe tomorrow. This one's probably going to come out next Monday. Yeah, it's going to come out Monday, so I'm going to get this loaded and he's going to shoot it out for Monday. Guys, I love you. I appreciate you. And I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Peace!